well, apologies for that. A few technical issues, and that was a nice introduction for you to today's live stream. So apologies for that. Good afternoon, or good morning to any of our overseas followers, and apologies for either making you have to get up early, or if you're unable to join us because you're doing one of those other important things in life aside from sleeping, like working. I apologise that we're a little bit late as well. Quick technical detail. That's obviously not Nero. We will try and do this as a continuous live, but there is a possibility that the feed will cut out and we'll have to restart. But we're going to label each of the videos as it appears so that you know which order to watch in. Now, today is the day that many of you have been looking forward to. It's the first of our Nero days. And as I said, this isn't Nero, as many of you will know. But hopefully there's going to be lots more Nero days over the coming years. And I want to thank you for joining us, whether you're joining us live now or whether you're watching this on catch up later. Are you chatting to Teddy Bear? Anyway, 4 months ago, on the 7th of November, Nero came into our lives, and what a story he has to tell already. And Obi has a story as well, but more about him later. We heard of Nero's plight back in August last year, and the fact that his owners felt that they had no choice other than to put him to sleep. Now, as a Frisian sanctuary where we've taken in a number of rescues, it's important to us that we do anything that we can to help a Frisian in need. So we offered our help. Despite the fact that we were at capacity, we do have a number of people on our foster home database, and we'd originally planned with Nero that once we'd got him here and found his condition, him one of these teams. Before he arrived, he was branded as dangerous. Now, I personally don't believe any horse is dangerous. What is dangerous is a horse being handled by someone who doesn't have the knowledge or experience to recognise why a horse is behaving in a particular way. And this is something that over the years we've got to know an awful lot about. We have a very good understanding of Frisian horses and their behaviours, but equally we too are constantly learning and being taught by each and every horse how to understand them better. And we love to share that with you. Nero is simply a young, inexperienced horse in need of a bit of education, and the little that I've done with him already shows that he's a very keen and quick learner. However, we've been restricted in how much we can do due to the problem that he's had in his hock. Is that tasty? Are you finished with Teddy Bear? So initially, you may remember he had steroid treatment on that hock, but it wasn't sufficient, and he was really quite uncomfortable with it still. So a month ago, he had surgery to help fuse the joint in that hock, which in time will hopefully eliminate or at least reduce significantly the discomfort that he's got, so he can then go on and lead a full and happy life. Now, following the surgery he had 2 weeks of box rest, followed by some in-hand walking, which if you've watched it on some of the YouTube videos, it's been quite entertaining to say the least. He's absolutely bursting with energy, but he can't go out in the fields right now with his friends because we want to give this surgery every chance to be successful. So want to follow what Rachel at Rainbow Equine has suggested. So for the next 4 weeks, he's going to be allowed in a small turnout paddock, like this one. And if after this, he's still looking comfortable, he'll be able to go out in one of our smaller paddocks for another 2 months. But it could take up to 12 months before that final outcome is achieved. So I promised that because it's going take some time to educate Nero and for this surgery to be in place. If we raised the funds for him to have the treatment, then he could be a permanent resident, because I know that so many of you want to see him be part of the permanent family here. So it's like his initiation today. So in a minute, Holly or myself are going to bring Nero over to join Obi, who's been with us, as I say, for 12 months now. He's very good at disciplining younger members of the family. He's had any contact with Nero for some time.